So on Tuesday we talk about if we only use one side to prove triangles are congruent, you cannot do that because this is going to happen. All right, if I have 3 centimeters lines, and then you will end up with different types of triangles. All right, so one like that and one like this. Because you don't know how high is that, you don't know where this point is, so you cannot have the fixed shape of the triangle. Right? You will end up with unlimited shapes of triangle. Now if you have only one angle, it still not work because we can see if that is 45 degree, that may be here, this point. And then this is 45 degree, and this vertex could be there. So you still cannot prove they are congruent. Okay, so one side, one angle cannot be used. And then we move to the 2 conditions. So for 2 conditions, we have 2 angles, 2 sides, and 1 angle, 1 side. And we did some testing. So for these 2, we can see one angle is 30, one is 45, another one is still 30 and 45. You have 2 angles the same, and then you cannot prove they are congruent. Is that correct? They are not congruent. They are similar. Okay, we call that similar triangles. So, number 2, when 2 sides are 4 centimeters and 6 centimeters in length, we can see these 4 centimeters could be here, and these 4 centimeters could be here. So if you only make sure 2 sides are equal, they are not congruent. Okay, so 2 sides, 2 angles cannot work. And then we move to the next one, 1 angle and 1 side. So we have 1 angle 30 degree, 1 angle 30 degree, and then we have 4 centimeters here and 4 centimeters here. And then we can see you end up with a different shape. They are not congruent. So 1 angle, 1 side cannot be used. So we can see 1 argument doesn't work. 2 arguments, you still cannot use them. Alright, because they will end up with different shapes. You will not use them to have the same shape. Okay, so that is a problem. Now let's have a look at 3 conditions. So on Tuesday we also mentioned 3 conditions. We have 3 angles, 3 sides, and 2 sides and 1 angle. 2 angle and 1 side. These kind of situations. So we tried 3 angles like that. We can see 3 angles are the same, but are they congruent? No, they are similar. That's why we said we cannot use 3 angles to prove 2 triangles are the same. Okay? Now today we're going to continue to talk about 3 sides. Alright, so we want to talk about side. So for 3 sides, we want to use 3 sides S, 1 side, 2 sides, and 3 sides to prove. Okay? So we want to have a look at can side be used to prove 2 triangles are the same. Okay? Now, what I want you to do is, we want you to draw a triangle, any triangle you like. But you do not draw a right angle triangle, because that is a very special triangle. Don't draw an isosceles triangle. Don't draw the equilateral triangle. Okay? Don't draw these 3. These 3, you cannot draw that. You just draw a very common triangle. Alright? Does that make sense? Okay, good. Now, we want you to draw that first. After you draw your triangle, I want you to label your triangle as A, B, C. And your triangle could be A, B, C here. It doesn't matter, but label A, B, C. Now firstly, we want to have a look at how does SSS work, which means equal side, equal side, equal side. In other words, I want to draw another triangle. And if I can make sure this side equals this side, this side equals this side, and this side equals this side, can I draw the exact same triangle? This is what I want to try. Okay? And you have your different triangles. This is why I want you to draw the different types of triangles. Different people, you have different triangles. And later, we want to show everyone, is that only, good for my drawing, or is that correct for all of your drawing? We will have to look at that. Okay? Now, let's have a look at how can I transfer this to another side. Alright, we want you to use another blank area to draw another triangle, which is the same as this. Please follow me. Okay, please follow me. Now we want to make sure all the three sides are equal. Okay, all three sides are equal. Let's start doing that. We want you to draw a line. This line can be any length. You can draw the line like that. Okay, just draw the line. A straight line. Okay, draw a straight line. And then we may label that B. We want to draw the BC first because this is the base. So we want to do that as B dash. Okay, B dash. Which means this point will be the duplication of the B. Alright, so we mark B dash here. And then we want to mark BC. We do not use rulers because BC, if you read from rulers, it's not accurate. That's why we want everyone to use the compass. How can I measure the length of BC? By using a compass. Measure the line. Open that and measure the line. Good. We have the tip, the needle part, this tip, and the pencil part. Alright? And we want the needle to be B, the point B. And then we measure C. Okay, so C is that long. So this is the length of the BC. Okay, you can see this is the length of BC. You measure your BC. That could be different. Alright, because you have the different shape. Okay, BC. And then I transfer this on the other graph. So we make B here. And then I draw an arc. Okay, BC. B is here. And then I draw an arc. Now you can see my line is not long enough, so you can extend that. Okay, so you can extend this line. Extend this line. So this point is your C dash. Good. Okay, so I measure C dash. Is BC equals B dash C dash? Are they equal? Yeah. Yes. Alright, you use the compass to make sure they are equal. Okay, you use the compass, make sure they're equal. Because the opening part is equal. Alright, they are equal. Good. Now, this part is easier. We're going to transfer the next part, AB. We want to measure AB. Alright, we want to measure AB. Let's do that together. We measure AB, we can start from B. Okay, and measure where A is. This is BA. This is how big or how long is AB. Okay, how long is AB? Now, we want to transfer this to here. From B. Alright, and then I draw an arc. You need to draw a longer arc because you don't know where the A is. So you have to draw the longer one. Later you will understand why we draw the longer one. Alright? Okay. I'll show everyone again. So you measure AB, measure and I transfer from B, and then you draw a little bit longer arc here. Alright? So, A dash should be on this arc. On this arc. But where is that? It really depends on how long is AC. Now we measure AC. Alright, and measure AC. Okay, so can you see the intersection on the top? So this intersection is the, what is the point is that? A dash, good. It's A dash. Now, we actually duplicate it. We move A, B, C to this side, and then we want to complete this shape. So this shape will be from A dash to B dash, from A dash to C dash. Okay. Now, the first step, what we're going to do is we measured BC. Okay? You think about what you did. We measured BC and we transfer B dash C dash here. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Good. So, can I write BC equals B dash C dash? Yes? Good. We make them equal. And then we measure BA. Okay, we measure BA and then we draw them up. So BA equals B dash A dash. Okay, so this equals this one. The length, the equal. Lastly, we did CA. Okay, we did CA. We measure CA and then we transfer CA here, draw an last arc. So we make CA equals C dash A dash. Okay, now I've got some questions. Are they all corresponding sides? Yes, good, for each one. Alright, for each triangle. They are the corresponding sides. How many pairs of corresponding sides are equal? Three, good. 1, 2, 3. 3 sides. And then let's have a look at, are they congruent? How can I prove they are congruent? They can cover each other, good. Let's have a look at yours. Can they cover each other? Now, what you can do is, if you don't mind, you can rip it off from the middle, and then put one on another one, and then you can have a look. Okay? Can they cover each other? Okay? It's not very clear, we cannot see another one, but if I see that from the light, okay, we can see they cover each other. Okay, now let's think about these two congruent triangles. I said, if I broke this and I tell the people how long is this side, how long is this side, and how long is this side, do you think they can make the same one for me? Yes. Okay, we make this chart and then you got this kind of idea. Which means, do I need to tell them all these sides and angles? No. I think 3 is enough. Okay, 3 is enough. Now let's have a look at how can we write the argument in math. So we want you to take up your worksheets. Okay, let's follow me to write down the format. Okay, now we've got 2 triangles. The first one is triangle ABC, and another one is DEF. So firstly, what you have to do is you need to identify which 2 triangles you want to prove. Okay, the triangles could be ABC, could be DHE, could be PQR. But which one I want to prove, I have to tell people. So for these 2 triangles, like I said, we have to identify which 2 I want to use. So I write in triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Yeah, in these 2 triangles. In triangle ABC and triangle DEF. And also I need to remind everyone, they have to be in order. Okay? A cover D, B cover E and C cover F. You move this one here, they can cover each other. So you have to write in the corresponding point. The order is very important. A cover D, B cover E, and C cover F. Okay. Now, how many? So I found two triangles, and then I want to prove they are equal, they are congruent. How many sentences I need? Three. Good. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Just now we use measurement. All right. We measure the sides, so I need 3 sides. If 3 sides are equal, they are congruent. That will be easier for you to understand. Okay. Now let's have a look. I want to write them together, so I draw a parenthesis. This one work like a family. We want to put that in one house. Alright, in your work, in your homework, I need to see you draw these parentheses, putting all the sentences together. Okay? Alright. If AB equals DE, BC equals, what do I write? BC equals EF. Good. Corresponding side or corresponding points. Order. Alright, in order. AC equals DF. Okay? Alright, we finished that. Alright, therefore, are they congruent?
Yes.
Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Bracket SSS, because we use 3 sides. So this is the writing.